Hello everyone, welcome. New moon in Aquarius, and I'm excited. My moon is in Aquarius. I love that energy. We know, Aquarians, the best way to experience the future is to invent it. And I'm ready to invent it. This is a time where we're really going to be connected to our visions. And Aquarian energy rocks their uniqueness, rocks their shine. It's the star, right? The energy of the star. And we understand there's enough room in the sky for all of us to shine. There's enough room here for all of us to shine, to reach authentic tune and vibration, and to play in this grand symphony of humanity's healing song and evolution. And it's connected to Mother Earth's. So, we're going to be seeing new things, like really new things. Grand, extreme change. We're going to go from really dark to really light. Let's get a message right off the bat from the moon. Also too, Aquarian energy. It's the swords, the truth. Very unique. Marching to the beat of their own drum. It said that, Aquarians are very ahead of their times. They can really see into the future to create. Earth element stability. And this Ace of Pentacles, we're being gifted. The Ace of Pentacles, and we're grounding it. We know that this is the earth elements. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And all three elements have a lot to play. There's a big role to play. Taurus is connecting us to the Hierophant, our spirituality, the connection between the masculine and feminine, higher self, the child, the light, the divine. Then we have Virgo, the healer, the practicality, our daily routine. What do we do in our daily routine to create holistic health and healing? How are we grounding this transformation? And then in the cocoon, what are we doing in the cocoon to make this grand expansion, right? So we have really big, beautiful butterfly wings. And then we have Capricorn. Well, Capricorns are driving force, our ambition to ground our transformation in what's practical. What materials are we going to use? And what's our drive? What's our driving force? And our driving force is our experience, cleansing our karma. And that's also connected to the Capricorn energy and Saturn, the Lord of Karma. Oh, wow. We know we just had the lunar eclipse and change. We're changing. We're changing things up around here. Boy, these cards, and I have shuffled this deck and used it many times in between since the last time. We have the 5th house and Uranus. So we have the lunar eclipse, change. This is the 5 of Cups. We know we're purging our sorrows. We're transforming. This is the destruction and the creation. We're changing because we're moving towards creativity, the energy of the 6th house, and this is letting the inner child free to create with as an adult, but maturely. We're tempering ourselves. And Uranus, the Tower, the great awakener, and Uranus has a lot to do with our transformations right now. And look at that, Jupiter returns, benefits. And Jupiter, you can see, first of all, there's some great representation of the new moon right in the corner. And luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. A Jupiter return occurs every 12 years. This marks the time the largest and most expansive of the planets returns to the original place of where you were born. This card indicates a period when doors are open to you and obstacles are lifted. You are given the freedom to advance your goals with absolute abandon. Soon you will be entering a time where you encounter less resistance and life should flow much easier. It's the green light. We have the green light. It's the Chariot. We're moving forward. We are moving forward. Yeah, no. Let's see where we've been, how we're going. How are we moving forward here? The Five of Cups. It's the change. Our sorrows are helping us to put things together, and the purging of our sorrows. And we know that we use our emotions as their energy in motion to manifest. And if we don't detoxify our emotions and purge them, we're blocking our abundance and we're not seeing clearly. We need to make a connection to spirit. And we need to make a connection to the cup right now. This is about the Ace of Cups and our connection to spirit. So we're gonna change. This is us literally expanding. We know that's our message to the masculine and feminine right now. Wisdom, expansion, and strategy. And we have the Initiate of Coins with the Ten of Cups. And we're grounding. This is the Knight of Coins. So we're grounding our abundance. And it's connected to spirit and our Ten of Cups. And we also have the Novice of Coins here. We're connecting to the gift. We're grounding the gift. And it's through our intentions. And it's through the connection to the masculine and feminine. And we're going to have a death, rebirth. This is transformation, metamorphosis. We're seeing something differently here. Something's illuminated. And there's the world, completion, connection, and love. And I want you to see there is a heart with a flame coming out of it. We've achieved wholeness here. And we've expanded our light. We've expanded our flame from the devil energies. Because we created new patterning. We created new patterning with the Three of Pentacles. We went from our old patterning to our new patterning. The South Node to the North. And it was through making connections within. We make connections within. Something was illuminated in death, though, and I want to know what. So let's find out. Ten of Air. Individualization, self-actualization, liberation, altered perception, new paradigms, great mystery, paradox, and potential. The process of individualization leads us to becoming oneself, to stepping away from the external forces that we believe define us, to becoming an independent being who recognizes and embraces their own uniqueness and individuality. It's about removing the mask we present to the public so that we are liked and respected as well as accepted. The face we wear so we fit in and belong. No longer are our public face and our private life/face very different. We present our unified face to the world. And if it's not liked, then so be it. If it makes us black sheep in a flock of white sheep, then so be it. We would rather be honest and accepted by the few than to be what family and society expects. Individualization is being who we are meant to be, as opposed to being the person society tells us we should be. It's breaking free from caring about what people think of us because we love who we are and what we do with our lives. We're free. We're liberated because we're not bound by others' opinions of us or our actions, the constraints of society, or the impediments of our past. It is integrating conscious and unconscious, soul and the shadow, the masculine and the feminine, and creating the whole where the self resides at the center. No longer does duality separate and divide. All is in harmony and working in unison. You are you, whole, complete, and ever evolving, and that evolution is not a linear process. We know it's about viewing the self and seeing it from multiple perspectives and accepting and integrating all of the facets and aspects into the whole. No aspect is ugly or beautiful, none good or bad, none better or worse. Each has its place and purpose as part of the beautiful whole. To individuate is to understand paradox and accept that you are one. You are human, you're whole and complete. It's to see your potential and to step forward into the unknown and meet it. You're willing to step away from all that you were so that you may become all that you choose to be. As being whole and complete human is to be paradoxical. In this process, your perception is altered forever. You are forever transformed. No more are you willing to embrace old paradigms that limit and restrict. You move forward into the great mystery with confidence, knowing that even when life offers conflict and chaos, we remain at the center. We have peace. The Ten of Air is here because you have chosen to step free from the mask you wear, only one face in private and public. No longer do we hide our thoughts, beliefs, or feelings in order to be accepted, liked, or respected. We have turned our back on expectation, on convention, on mediocrity, on normalcy, to embrace and accept who we are and stand tall and proud. It's time to separate yourself from the herd and walk to your own path. Step through the doorway and begin a life where new paradigms replace the old. And you are free to be the best you that you can be instead of the you that society tells you you must be. Now this is it. This is everything we discuss. This is everything we talk about. This is rocking your shine. This is your tune. This is your song. And this is thanks to the new moon being in Aquarius, the uniqueness, the shine. Let's shine, guys. Let's shine. We've arrived. We have arrived. That's incredible. The sun is coming up now, as you can see. The sun has arrived. Our masks are off. Authentic tune is here. This is incredible. This is achievement. This is expansion. This is what we set out to do. And there are third eye activations being gifted to us here. These are the third eye activations I was talking about. To build our futures. Let's see. Actually, you know what? What are we seeing here with our third eye? What is this connected to? What is this connected to, La Luna? This is our connection of wholeness achieved. My goodness. Mars, force. Mars is connected to sexuality and aggression. It's the Emperor. It's about fighting for something. We have to fight for something here. We're fighting for that connection of just our mask being off and feeling safe. And it's connected to how we respond. It's connected to how we harmonize. That's really it at the end of the day. When we're dealing with aggression, it's how do we show tolerance in order to harmonize? How are we transmuting that energy within? Because aggression, that's bad energy. We know we're healing our sacral chakra. That's connected to our sexual energy. with our solar plexus. Where do we get our personal power from? We know from our last reading that we're getting help from the Emperor, our message to the masculine and feminine. And the first house, the body. There's the Fool. There's our new beginning. Right there. And these are healing. This is when we use healing patterns every day, that in order for our body to lead our best lives. But we do understand we're ethereal. We're more than just our body, but we need to take care of our body. We have our new beginning there. Where are we going? Seven of Cups. Connection is here. Birth is here. We're creating something within the Seven of Cups, and it's connected to our flame and our sacral chakra, solar plexus healing. But really, our solar plexus, this is really where do we get our personal power from? How are we creating here? What energy are we creating with here? What's our flow? This is design. This is connected to designing. The design of something is coming together here. And it's the Six of Cups with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. And that's what we are building. We are building the picture of connection to our divine light, to the heavens, the picture of us here, the cup, and what we're creating within the cup. And what we're creating within the cup is connecting us to the stars. There's a direct connection to the stars and the Six of Cups and this seven, how we're going from the seven to the six. And it's restoring balance. And it's with thanks to the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is helping us with this transformation. And she's using her sexual energy in order to grow. She's figured out how to heal it and to harness it and use it for purposes of growth, for life, for expansion. And she's working with Thoth, the god of alchemy, the transformation of lead to gold. She's working with very, the ancients. I see patterning laid out from the dawns of time. She's birthing. And it's connected to fertility. And it's fertility of the light, what's in the cup. And this is where the mask gets removed. Right here, everything we discussed within this card, this is how it's happening. There's such a deep connection between this Queen of Cups and this Ten of Swords energy. And we're going to mix the swords with the cups. That's the mother-son energy. And there's the connection between the masculine and feminine right there. And it's connected to the Queen of Pentacles. And how we're grounding it here. How we're activating. How are we activating with this new patterning? How are we activating from within to without? And I really feel like we're really waking up something ancient. We're really creating something ancient, but we're creating a new with it. And this is connected to the earth energy and the Ace of Pentacles being gifted this energy in order to expand with it. Being gifted the clarity of the connection in order to expand with the connections in order to expand with them. And we have achieved solar plexus healing within the Queen of Pentacles. We are transforming and we are connected to the moon. This is through our connection to the moon. It's like You know, when we travel to other realms, you've heard of shamans traveling to other realms, and they have someone who travels with them on their quest between the realms, a companion. It's like we have a companion on this quest. There's an energy there, an entity, something helping us to expand. And I'm going to ask the moon cards, what energy are we connecting to? What are we connecting to here? We're connecting to Venus, love, the Empress. And now we have the Emperor and we have the Empress. And here is where the connection is being made. And these are yin and yang energies. We have Mars, force, and Venus, love. The Emperor and Empress. We're grounding love. You can even see the connection between these two cards. Look at them. Different decks. But you can see we're creating with the energy of love on the path of the moon. Love. Love is my religion, and I could die for that. It's time to let love take care of it for now. Venus is the morning star and the brightest of the planets. It is the planet of beauty and balance and is named after the goddess of love and romance, which is what the planet rules. The 12th house, escape, and we know this is the zodiac's gutter. This holds all the knowledge of all 12 signs and all 12 planets. And in there, we're just lost in the oneness. We're lost in creation, good or bad, dark, light, we're there. It's connecting us to the fire elements, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Our desires, we're finding our passions. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, now the Ace of Wands. We need our flame, that's very important. It's connected to our sacred flame. Because the 8th house is here, and we know this is the card of metamorphosis, transformation. We are having an ending here, and the ending is what's birthing the beginning. And we're about to birth the beginning. This is the time we're in. We're birthing the new, because we're inventing it through our connection to the divine, with the divine. This has to do with what we see, what we came here to do, what we came here to create. Thank you for joining me here. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. We have the Emperor and Empress now. We're whole. Let's go. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I just love when the cards call me back, because it's all about our 10 of Cups, our life purpose, and Saturn's return. And look at that. We have literally come full circle. Taurus, I have. We know we're working with Saturn. And this has to do with our age, our maturity. Saturn takes a long time to return. I thought the Jupiter return card was actually the Saturn return card. It takes many decades for Saturn to return. And that's us maturing with our wisdom. And we're doing balancing of our karmic scales. We've moved away from the South Node. We've balanced our karma. That's the time we're in. 10 of Cups. Taurus, I have. We know what we have. We have love. We have Venus, and we're grounding love. We're grounding love. And it has everything to do with the 11th house and our friendship. We're going to be building with our friendships, our connections. But the Grand Cross is here. And it's going to be provoking us while we're transforming on the path of our fortune. And we're going to talk about this because Pluto transformation is here. And surprise, surprise, so is I transform. These moon cards are definitely speaking. And it has to do with Sagittarius. I see when we connect to the sun and the moon. We're going to connect to the sun and the moon here. And it has to do with Pisces, I believe. It has to do with what we're birthing, because this is connected to what we are seeing when we are connecting with in the oneness and Pisces, the energy of Pisces, and how we are going to transmute our energies for the transformation to the North Node. So we will be having a future reading directly dedicated to these cards. Until then, though, I'll see you soon.